Hey guys, in this video we're going to go over how to find government contracts for your construction business. Let's get into it. So first you want to go to SAM.gov, then you want to click on search. Once you're here, you want to select domain contract opportunities. Then you could use keyword search, but in most cases it's going to miss out on a lot of opportunities. So you could type in construction, but you could use it as a reference, but in most cases it's not accurate. As you can see, it gave you around 5,500 results, which is not realistic. But feel free to try it out. I'm going to show you an alternative which is way better. And then you want to go to dates. So this is the deadline. How much time you have before you have to submit a proposal, a bid, sources sought, and so on. So let's say in this case we want to give ourselves a month. Um, and then we filtered down to 9,000 results. Then notice type. In this case, you don't want to get old contracts that have been awarded. So you want to filter by things that are in the future, things that the government's still asking for. Uh, these are different types of notices, but we're going to select sources sought, pre-solicitation, solicitation, compliance synopsis, and solicitation. Um, and then we see that now we have a bit less results. Then you want to select the product or service information. So you want to filter by the NAICS code for construction. I have a free blog for all the list that has the list of all construction NAICS code. So we see that there's a general construction of buildings NAICS code, which is 236. And then it's divided into two different sectors. One is residential building construction, and then one is non-residential building construction. And we can see that there are NAICS codes for specific residential building construction. So this one is new single-family housing construction. This one is multifamily. This one is residential remodeling. This one is new housing for sale. And there's the same for industrial. So you can go as detailed as you want to with these NAICS codes. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to use the umbrella, the biggest one, which is construction of buildings 236. So we're going to come back here and type in 236. You see it has construction of buildings. You choose that one, and now we have around 422 results. So we still have some filtering to do. If you are, there's these codes that are called set-aside codes for small businesses, women-owned businesses, veteran-owned businesses, Indian-owned businesses, and so on. So if your business falls within one of these categories or even multiple, you should filter by those, because then you would know that the government is looking for a business your size or with your demographic, and so on. So if you're a small business, you could filter by that, and you would know that the government is looking for small construction companies, small business construction companies, so you're not competing with the big businesses. And finally, the place of performance. So if your construction company only operates, let's say, in a specific city, then you could type in the zip code. If you only operate in a specific state, then you could scroll down and select the state where you operate. Let's see if there's anything in Kansas. You'd see there are 5 results in Kansas. So this way you would know that you're not going through a lot of opportunities. It's easier to go through these, and especially that it requires a lot of reading, which is the hard part of doing government contracting, but it saves you a lot of time doing the search. As you can see, there's a lot of text, and usually there are attachments. Once you're here, you can read through this text, understand what the requirements, what they're asking about. You could read through the documents, the attachments. It's still loading. And then if you have any questions or you want to submit your proposal, sources sought, and so on, you can email the contact that they have always at the end of the opportunity. There are also more details for classification, the due date, the department and agency that submitted the opportunity. If you want an easier way to look for government contracts, you can use Sam Search's AI-powered search. So you can type in a search, and you can be as detailed as possible, and it will makes it easier to find specific government contracts for what you're asking for. In this case, I searched for new single-family housing construction, and was able to pull all of these contracts. As you can see, the title in most cases does not make a lot of sense. So what it does, it generates an AI summary, like you can see here, that explains what the opportunity is about. So you're saving a lot of time instead of going through each one of them and reading through all of the description and attachments. You can just understand here and make a quick bid or no bid decision. This one, for example, is looking contract opportunity, design and construction of family housing improvements. And then it gives you more details. It's 24 unit of family housing under the Improved Family Housing Initiative. This one, for example, is for design, bid, build method. Bidders should be prepared for the solicitation process with a deadline. It gives you a deadline. So you have an idea of what it's talking about. You could save it for later, so you could come back to it and save the opportunity. Once you go here, let's say you found this one to be interesting, you can see the summary, you can see all the details that you would find on SAM.gov. But a step further, as you can see here, the title of the attachments do not make a lot of sense. So you could summarize, instead of going through each one, reading it, you could just summarize it, and then it will be able to give you a description of what the attachment is about. So this one, it tells you details. This is the amendment. It tells you what's different. So you need to submit using the Access File Exchange Services in PDF format. So it's basically as detailing new requirements for the solicitation. If you don't want to do searches on a daily basis, weekly basis, what you can do is you can schedule these alerts. So let's say you do construction remodeling, for example. This way you could select the frequency, daily, weekly, monthly, and then it will send you daily, weekly, or monthly emails with contracts that are released recently, if it finds any that fits what you're searching for. So construction remodeling, it will see if there are any contracts that are about that, and then it will send you those, so you're always up to date, you're always ahead of the competition, and you're not spending a lot of time doing searches. Now, what you could also do is you could, if you like this and you want to submit, for example, a proposal, you just click on generate. This one does not have any attachments. Let's see if this one does. You could click, you select the attachments once you build your company profile, and then you would be able to generate an outline. And then once the outline is there, you could modify it, and then you could easily generate a proposal. This saves you so much time all the way from search. So you can see here we have a outline. You could modify this. This outline is tailored specifically to this opportunity, and also your company profile once you fill that up. And then it's easy as clicking generate proposal, and there you have the first draft. So this saves you so much time. You can focus on your construction business. You don't have to worry too much about the government contracting process, while also making sure that you're getting these opportunities, you're not missing out on them, and you're not spending a lot of time vetting them, understanding them, and most importantly, writing a proposal for them. I hope this was helpful. You get a 7-day free trial if you want to check this out. The link is in the description, and also the link for the free NAICS code blog is also in the description. Thank you so much, and see you soon.